Neymar's injury is a lot more serious than first thought, and he now is not likely to play an entire match of the group stage of the World Cup. Why is he there? Look, I absolutely love Neymar. He's one of my favourite players of my whole generation of growing up. I'm so happy that he got his last dance at this World Cup. But he's going to be definitely injured for the Morocco game and unlikely to play any part in any of the group stage games. Why is he at the tournament? I understand the sentiment. I understand the vibes of taking him. I understand it brings the morale. He has no right to be there if he literally can't play. João Pedro has not made it to this tournament despite having his best season by a mile, being one of Brazil's best attacking options. Brazil's, in my opinion, Brazil's starting number 9 should have been João Pedro at this tournament. He wasn't taken to this tournament so they could fit Neymar in, and Neymar now can't even play. Like, let's say Brazil get grouped. I don't think they will. But let's say Brazil get knocked out in their group. Neymar won't play a single game at the World Cup, and there was no reason taking him. That's ridiculous. Like, you really have to question what Ancelotti was doing here. Was he pressured into taking Neymar by the Brazilian Football Federation? Did they make him take Neymar? Did they say he's going no matter what? Because you can't imagine he would have picked him knowing that he was, in the state that he's in, not really that fit, struggling to stay fit in the Brazilian league to take him to the World Cup. You just can't imagine he would have picked him over a player like João Pedro, who's just had nearly a 30-goal contribution season, a fantastic season at Chelsea, been absolutely excellent there, been our best player this season by an absolute mile, and would have been Brazil's starting number 9, has not at the tournament. I can't believe that a manager as good as Carlo Ancelotti made that decision. And it's caused unrest in the camp. You've got players like Rafinha. He's come out in an interview and said, look, he doesn't understand why João Pedro's not there. If he had picked the squad, he would have taken João Pedro. He's surprised he's not in the squad. So now you're upsetting your players as well. They all want Neymar there. Everybody wants to see Neymar at this World Cup. Everybody wants to see Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar have their big send-off at this World Cup. Right? But if he's not going to play football, and he isn't fit, and he isn't available, then surely this was just a complete waste of time. There was just no need to force it if he couldn't do it. Look, I understand the story's fantastic, but if he wasn't going to be able to play...
Neymar Jr. has been ruled out of Brazil's game with Morocco tonight. Carlo Ancelotti has confirmed the news, saying that he will rejoin the Brazil squad next week. And his presence in the squad has been noted for not only his technical ability, but his experience for the younger players. It probably won't affect tonight's game or Brazil's group stage, really, because they've got Vinicius Jr., they've got Rafinha, the likes of that talent as well. But in the knockout stages, if they need something a little bit different, that bit of experience, that quality, because Neymar has provided it in lots of World Cups, in the most recent World Cup, in the 2014 World Cup, in every single World Cup he's played. But the news is confirmed. Neymar is out of Brazil's clash with Morocco tonight, which is at 11 o'clock.
This genuinely breaks my heart, because it is now being reported that Neymar is set to miss Brazil's opening World Cup game against Morocco, and could even miss the entire group stage due to a lack of match fitness. Not due to an injury, but due to lack of match fitness. And honestly, this is exactly what I was afraid of. I've been very vocal about wanting Neymar in this Brazil squad, not because I'm a Brazilian, not because I'm a Neymar fanboy, well, I am to a certain extent, but because football deserves to see Neymar at one last World Cup. This was supposed to be the last dance, the final opportunity for one of the most talented players our generation has ever seen to leave his mark on the biggest stage in football. But right now, it is not looking good. The scary part is that Neymar isn't even dealing with a fresh injury. The issue is simply that he hasn't been able to get back to full fitness in time. And every missed game makes it harder and harder to build rhythm in a tournament where every match matters. Now, I still hope that he finds a way back, because whether you love him or hate him, the World Cup is a better place when he is on the pitch. And let's just hope this story doesn't end with Neymar watching his final World Cup from the sidelines, because football owes him a better end.
Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bells, and comment what you think about this World Cup 2026. Thank you very much for watching.